Easy Pay. This is a backpack. There's actually a choice of size, so you're either going to choose the small or the large. This is a backpack from Patricia in leather, and it's new right now. The Easy Pay immediately expires at the end of the day. It ships for free, and here is what you have to choose, which we styled this brilliantly because this is a really great kind of comparison. Saracena is the small version, and then up top, Celucci is the big one. Essentially, do you want the small or do you want the big, done in all leather, in a backpack with a top strap that you can hold as a satchel, that kind of like back twill kind of taping to the straps that are fully adjustable. And then here are your colors, not to mention tons of storage. Wait till you see inside. All right, so I start you down here, and obviously hardware is always a big signature in this brand. So like, how amazing is that? So small, Saracena, or large, I'm wearing it Celucci in the red berry. So here's red berry. Our brown choice is cognac. It's in the center. Pay attention to the color of the hardware. It's going to change as we go through colors of the leather. Once we get to the black choice, you'll notice the hardware turns into that kind of like burnished silver pewter tone. Then down below, two colors that will not last. That aqua, that's just like the aqua croc, but now done in a smooth leather. And then the white, which, I mean, the hardware is that medallion, right where that kind of like turn lock closure is. There's only 3 dozen left in each one of the ones on the bottom shelf. And here is Patricia to tell you about the small and the large. Girl, I love a backpack, so this is just so fun and sporty.
Isn't it? And, you know, I love the twist lock closure because it's easy to go in and out, but once you close it, it's secure. So when it's on your back, you don't have to worry about that flap coming up and someone looking into it. Mm-hmm. So I love that about the closure on that. And that happens to be my logo. So that's the floret grape leaves that I drew a long time ago on a napkin in Florence. But anyway, this backpack is really from the vintage backpack that I had from the 60s. And it has that drawstring on it. It's just got that cool old 60s, 70s, you know, vibe to it. But I love, she's wearing the smaller one, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yes. She's wearing the smaller one, so you can kind of see that because you had the larger one on your back. But there's a lot of women that love these more smaller sizes. I prefer the little bigger one myself, but there's a lot of, especially a lot of younger women or young mothers that love the little smaller version of that. So you see all the detailing of that and how the strap is adjustable and goes on so easy like that. It has the top handle grip to it, has the drawstring closure on it underneath that flap.
When I took 2 trips to Florence, Italy, one when I was in college and one when I turned 40. And both times I remember going to these amazing leather markets, but then also there is a school, and I could be getting the facts of this wrong, but essentially it's a school run by nuns, and they have mastered the art of leather making, and it's like the scuola, you get it. And so backpacks, they remind me for some reason of Italy, because I feel like whether on their mopeds or for them, a backpack is a very cool, fresh way to do a crossbody because you're still hands-free. But these, in this case, you gave us a choice of the small or the big. And I love, I'm going to show you inside, I love that you can carry it multiple ways.
Yeah, absolutely. The hand grip, you're going to be shocked how much you just grab it when you're getting in and out of your car, or you're going in and out of the store, or in and out of work. But I love that drawstring look and feel of that. So that's real simple to get in. It's got that great zip pocket against that back wall. Look at that. Full leather pocket there. And then on the back, you've got another zip that even has a little bit of a gusseted window on the side. So you can really you could get an iPad in there, you know, or a lot of all your leads and things like that in there. And then you see where you have the buckles, so it's all adjustable, and it's got nice grommets on there. So it's got nice detailing, and of course this leather. This is what we call our vintage veg tan, and this is 100% full grain leather. And I'm glad you mentioned your trip to Florence, because you can attest that this is the same exact leather that you would get if you went there.
1000%. By the way, the small is called the Saracena, and it's 9 inches by 4 1/4 by 9 5/8. The big, similar in terms of its profile tall-wise, but it's where you get more on the width. This larger one called the Celucci is actually 11.5 inches tall instead of 9 5/8. So a scant difference. A lot of you guys are going for the bigger one. I just think whether it's bigger or smaller, red, cognac, black, and then down here, extremely limited. Aqua and white, about a dozen each of those bottom row choices. We do not have time for a full presentation of